Good evening! The Oscar expert is back with Brother Bro, here to talk about the new teaser trailer for Peterloo. This is from director Mike Leigh, a filmmaker who's been around for the past 2 decades making movies that are consistently extremely critically acclaimed. He's been nominated for 7 Oscars. 2 of those were for director and 5 were for screenplay, so he's really the kind of guy that gets in for writing a lot of the time. His movies are British. A lot of times they get overlooked for Oscars, and that happened with his last movie, Mr. Turner, which, despite an Oscar-worthy performance for Timothy Spall, didn't get Timothy Spall nominated. Mr. Turner, the reason it wasn't nominated is because that movie had what a lot of people say is just no plot. I love Mr. Turner. I thought it was one of the best that year. But Mr. Turner does not have a strong plot. It's very unconventional. This movie looks a lot more conventional. It really depends if Mike Leigh is going straight forward on this one, or if he's doing a weird thing where he's kind of experimenting with his story. The way that he executed Mr. Turner, with the attention to period detail and the natural lighting, how all the accents and characters felt like very immersive. It could see really some similar nominations to what Mr. Turner got. Mr. Turner got Best Art Direction, Best Costumes, Best Cinematography. Most of his movies end up getting a few nominations here and there, and with a movie that's potentially his biggest budget, most epic yet, Peterloo looks like it'll probably get at least a couple nominations. Mike Leigh's movies are so known for being character-driven and often have ensemble casts with famous actors, at least from the UK, and this one doesn't really have a lot of known actors, and the trailer doesn't really show us much about the characters, which is a little concerning, but it's also just a teaser. Maybe this is really a character-driven story. It could be a little Dunkirky, Cole. It could be told from different perspectives, just saying, you know? Even if this movie gets rave reviews like Mr. Turner, it could still miss out on a Best Picture nomination and kind of be more of a art house movie. The hype stays overseas where it was made, but like we said, Mike Leigh isn't gonna pander to the Academy Awards. Overall, I definitely see this movie being a strong contender for cinematography. I mean, some of those images look really great. The costumes and production design, this movie looks like it's just loaded with huge production sets and like thousands of people in the same shot wearing costumes, so it could easily contend in those 3 categories. As far as anything else goes, we're gonna have to wait and see maybe another trailer, or just wait till this movie premieres at festivals to see if it can really stack up against other Best Picture nominees. Being a Mike Leigh movie, it's not that likely. What are you thinking for this movie? You think it's gonna get nominated?